It's really a very fulfilling moment for me to be present here at the inauguration of this trading laboratory. This was an idea conceived many months ago, and it is really a matter of satisfaction to see this come to fruition. Yes, opening of the trading laboratory is only the commencement of a long journey to see how we realize all the intended aspirations and expectations around an effort of this variety. Where NSE really came from was that when you look at the overall financial education, financial literacy, there is a whole spectrum in which we can participate, and at different levels in which we can participate and partner to improve the delivery of financial education. This trading laboratory which makes it possible for students, for other users, to get a real world feeling and a real world environment about markets and how to deal with the changing environment in the markets is one such initiative where we feel it can be a significant contribution to the way in which this education is delivered, and we are able to prepare the students for tomorrow. Effort at making this as close to real world as possible has been really a huge journey to see that, access to real-time information from across the world, information to be translated, to be analyzed through tools and through analytics, so that, on a real desk, all the things that any investor or a participant in the market will need to contend with. The idea is the environment creates all of that to make people familiar with dealing with the real market environment. So I hope that, in this journey of being an enabler to deliver financial education and financial literacy, this will be an impacting and important milestone for NSE and ISB. I also look at this from a slightly different aspect, which is to say that, when there was flow trading and that migrated to an electronic world, a transparency of one variety was brought. Information transparency of a variety that went to the doorstep of the investor. Electronic environments made that possible. I think transparency in capital markets will be facilitated through a completely different dimension when we are able to bring this kind of real-time information and use of such real-time information in a simulated environment for training people through a trading lab kind of an initiative. Also, I think it gives a certain sense of confidence and comfort to regulators and exchanges alike that the infrastructure to prepare market participants for tomorrow is increasingly made available. NSE is really happy to take this first initiative with ISB. It's a first tie-up of its kind in the country. In fact, I may also share that we are already looking at such similar tie-ups with institutions outside India. So in India, we have already done what it needs to prepare the ground for delivering a real high-quality trading environment to students. Important aspect of this entire trading lab experiment, and that is around research. We always talk about robust systems and comfort from robust systems in order to look at market growth and market stability and market development. But a very important aspect of this market growth and market development is innovation and research, which feeds back into policy, which makes it possible for us to have very precise interventions, which makes it possible for us to measure policy impact. And research of this variety is yet in a very nascent stage in India. While many markets have benefited from a very strong bridge between academics and industry, and application-oriented research, which has really helped industry foster as well as academia. We hope that a trading lab can be a fulcrum to start research initiatives that are practical, application-oriented, and that can feed back into the industry, and that can also be a bedrock of innovation. So I really look to ISB to partner, support, and encourage efforts in this direction so that it can have a good impact on the way markets develop in the years to come. With these few words, let me say how delighted I am to have been part of this kickoff ceremony, and I'm sure the initiative will have many firsts to its credit. Thank you.